I've been thinking of resuming my video notes again, and this time um, I'm I'm gonna speak about spirituality. What does it mean for me, and what has been happening in my life? But I think in the first video, I'm just gonna focus on um, why I am seeking a deeper purpose in life. And at the center of it is the reason that um, we have a lot of choices in our life. We can choose what to do, what not to do, or at least we have a very good illusion of that. But if you really think about it, that um, we did not choose a lot of most important fundamental things in our life. For example, we didn't choose that whether we have to take birth or not. We didn't choose our parents. We didn't choose the time of birth, our country, our skin color, etc. And we, if we did not choose any of that, it means that certain variables are set, fixed in our life. And if that is the case, it's very hard to reconcile it with the fact that we also have a lot of choices in our life in terms of how to live. Now, if you look at the other point that I really want to make here is that if you look at our physical body and then five senses and the brain, which is processing those data points. And while it is processing those data points, a lot of thinking and conditioning happens in brain, and it shapes in a certain way to start thinking about certain ways, and it develops some likes and dislikes and some tendencies, and which starts governing our life. And what it really means is that brain plays a very important role. Now, combine this with this another mystery, which is thoughts inside the brain. We don't control them. What we really mean by that is that a lot of times those thoughts which our brain generates, they are not completely generated by us. They come from some sort of processing, something which is happening, which is beyond the brain. Now, a good example of that is dreams. When we dream, there are a lot of thoughts which come, or dreams which are very similar to thoughts. And in our wakeful time, we have 50,000 thoughts. And in our sleep, we are also thinking, and those thinking is manifesting in terms of dreams and things like that. But we don't control them actively. And a lot of times you will start noticing if you start noticing about your thoughts, you will see that those thoughts are being generated out of nowhere sometimes. The choice that we have, however, is to consciously stop that thought from coming to our mind by meditating, or by creating a distance between thought and who we are as an observer. And then we have a choice to act on those thoughts or not. So in a way, this is what is about bringing more consciousness in our life, which is what the many spiritual masters also talk about. Now, there are two questions which I am really trying to find answers of, and which is making me become a seeker or a sadhak. And that's the reason why I explore different practices of bringing consciousness in my life, whether it is mindfulness, whether it is chanting, meditation, or whatsoever. There are a few other things which I do. Now, those two questions are, why did I come here? And since I have come here, how should I really live? How to live? So these are two questions which I am seeking. And I believe that there is a answer to that. I might not be able to find it in this life, but I think it's worth seeking the answers.